Yeah.
Hold on. Wait for this. Welcome to the Tropical Storm. My name is Sean Oliva. Right next to me is one of the newest Tropic signees, Ronnie Hardison. Ronnie,
Yes, sir.
um, hold on. Uh, you want to tell everyone where you came from and what teams you played for?
Uh, I'm from Sarasota, Florida, and I played in the NAL, the AAL. I played for the Predators. I played for the Tampa Bay Tornadoes. I played for the who else they was the Florida Tarpons. I played for the Magnolia State Sparks for a little bit last year. I played in a few for a few teams. I'm pretty much been playing about 4 5 years now. About 5 years.
Yes, sir. Now let's get into the questions.
Yes, sir.
Which I am glad you are a Tropic. Welcome to the family.
Appreciate it.
For the first question, what is your pregame playlist? What is on your pregame playlist?
Playlist. Yeah. So I like to listen to stuff that's either get me game ready. So I say stuff like just some hype music, anything that got like NBA young boy stuff like that, just different stuff like that. Little baby, I listen to all the little young rappers these days.
Yes, sir. What is the strangest thing you have ever signed in your career?
Say that one more time.
What is the strangest thing you have signed in your career?
Oh, you mean like autograph? I would say I probably signed a girl chest before. Other than that, that would probably be the craziest thing because I got into arena right when it was like at the closing end of like the AFL and stuff. So um that would be the craziest thing I signed. But mostly it's just shirts, papers, shirts, gloves, everything like that.
Yeah. Um, what is your favorite pregame meal?
Pre-game meal. Anything. I mean anything. But if I had to pick a favorite, uh just give me some chicken and stuff, some macaroni. It's like I mean some mashed potatoes, some chicken, some stuff like that. Steak. I take a little meal like that, a little salad. I can eat before the game, so because it's normally hours before, so I burn calories fast. It's easy for me, so I ain't one of the people that don't like to eat. I need my energy out there.
Yes, sir. Favorite memory while you're on the field?
Pick six, got to be a pick six. Closing seconds of the fourth quarter when I played for the Tarbans, pick six. Also, let's see. Yeah, I gotta go with the pick sixes. They like memorable moments, definitely. I definitely I flipped over the wall one time trying to go after a pick. I was backwards, jumped up backwards, flipped over the wall one time. Everybody thought I was a little hurt because I went back, like it hit my legs. I went back, but yeah, that probably was a good moment too. When
Yes,
I flipped
sir.
over.
Yes, sir. Which that does sound. I've already seen like two or three people fly over the wall,
Yeah, yeah,
and this
it's
was
tough.
from last season. So
Cause you forget that wall there sometimes. Me, when I first got into it, I wasn't thinking about the wall. I was thinking more about like outside. So when the ball was in the air, I'm like, I gotta go get it. I jumped up real high, but backwards though. Then it clipped the bottom of my leg, so I flipped over. But it was cool. No injuries.
yeah, I really hope that no one gets injured when they hit that wall and land. I know that floor when you hit it is really hard.
Oh,
Um, even when you're trying to go after that ball and get that touchdown.
yes, sir.
Um, what do you do off the field?
Uh, I own my own business training kids. I'm a personal trainer, so I train adults in fitness and kids in football from all ages.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
What is the specialty night idea for the tropics?
Specialty night, what you talking about, like Veterans Night, stuff like that, military
Yeah,
night. Uh, yeah. So what you asking me? That idea about it?
yeah,
Yeah. So it'll gotta be like Veterans Night. Um, uh, let's see. We can do like a theme, like a party theme. We could do like a Halloween theme where people wear costumes and all that stuff like that. Uh, but yeah, I like those nights because you get to dress up a little different.
yes, sir. I know last year the tropics did have Star Wars night where
Yeah.
they got special T-shirts and the jerseys were had Baby Yoda on them, and it was mostly the Mandalorian characters from Yoda and the person that held them.
Yes, sir.
Um, this one I know it's gonna be a real good one because how you played for all these other teams. But since arena football, you have to go to college to play in the arena sport. What
Mm-hmm.
is your favorite college?
Of college
What'd you say?
of all time, or like
Yes,
what? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a Gator fan. Um, if you ask me, I'm a Gator fan. I grew up right by Sarasota. That's pretty much close to the Tampa area. So I'm a Bucks fan and I'm a Gator fan.
yes, sir. Um, what do you expect from this season?
I expect us to win games and do what we need to do on the field as an organization, as a team, as for the fans. We want to give them a show. I heard y'all got a pretty good fan base, so our job as players and the team is to provide y'all with high, fast-paced action of the game. So I'm expecting us to get there, get together, group up, get on these plays, learn everything, and start winning these games so we can get these fans something exciting to see. Always.
Yes, sir. Um, how does it feel to be in Topeka as a Tropics player?
I ain't never been, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the opportunity. Coach Tice, and the rest of the staff and the players, and I see what we putting together as an organization. I'm excited about it. For me, every team I go to, you're gonna get the same thing, 110% on and off the field. Um, and I'm just coming to play, man. I'm coming to work, coming to help us win. I'm a veteran, like I said, so I'm coming to do what we need to do to get these dubs.
Yes, sir. What results do you want to see for this season?
Relax, relax, sit down. What you said? What results? What I want to see?
Yeah,
What?
what results do you want to see for the season?
Like I said, I just want to see us win some games, man. Last year, I mean, I know about the CIF, so I watched a few of the teams, a few of the different games last year. So this year, like I said, for us, it'll be more about just winning some games. Come here, be quiet, be quiet. Hey, calm down, relax, sit down. Yeah. So for me, it's just for us. I just expect us to win some games, man. I wanna see us do what pretty much everybody in the fan organization want to see.
Yes, sir. Um, I know from this next season, us fans for the Tropics and the organization we do want to see a championship come to Topeka. Because the team that we had before, the Kansas Coyotes, I don't know if you heard of them. They're in the APFL, then they went to the CPIFL.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Coyotes were six-time APFL arena champions. Six straight wins of the titles from
Yeah.
2003 to 2011. Three undefeated seasons. Going 8-0 three times straight.
Yeah.
With that um ha, uh
Relax, relax.
how will the whole team build off every win this season?
I think wins do stuff for everybody, man. I mean, I don't think nobody enjoy losing. If you play a sport, if you competitive, I don't think nobody enjoy losing. So I think wins only bring the team closer together. It make everybody a closer bond. It's exciting. Like I said, I watched some of the teams, so Topeka definitely competed in a lot of those games. So it's not like they was just some terrible team. It's just we gotta learn how to finish. We gotta learn how to win those games against those teams, because we play on the side with most of the teams that do go to the championship, like the Beef and Salina and stuff like that. So we gonna get to see all them 2 or 3 times. So I mean, we gotta capitalize off mistakes and get these wins. And when we do that, everything come together because the fans be happy, the coaches be happy, the players be happy. When you lose, it ain't good.
Yeah. Um, what is one team you're looking forward to facing while you're with the Tropics this year?
Salina or Omaha, because I mean I heard they are the crop of the CIF. They the teams that own it or whatever that always go to the championship. So I'm ready to see them.
Yeah. I know Solana did win the championship last year. We have here in Topeka on the roster, we do have two of the
Facts.
players from Solana, which one of them you'll be looking for the number 5.
Mm.
You'll be seeing blue gloves with the peace sign on them.
Must be talking about
On
Sean. Who you talking about, Sean?
no, Dwayne the ball hawk Autry.
Oh, okay, you talking about the DB.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Him and I have been talking behind closed doors. Um, which he's gonna have the swag. What are you gonna bring out this season for like fashion on the field or the swag on the field?
Oh, I definitely bring swag now. One thing about it, Dion was my favorite player, so I live by that whole look good, feel good, play good type of thing. You if you out there and you ain't looking good, how you gonna feel good? So yeah, I mean, I like the colors. Those remind me of like the Dolphins colors. So it's finna get real. It's finna get real swagoo. You know, like all white stuff like that. Blue, baby blue, teal, and orange. We finna go crazy. We finna bring the island.
Yes,
You know,
yes, sir, yes, sir.
definitely a swag.
Um,
I'm a DB now. DB's got to bring that swag. We got to be swag.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
I don't even want
Um,
if they ain't swag. You heard?
speaking of Coach Prime, um, what do you think about him going to Colorado?
I like it, man. I mean, people can't be mad at him. He stayed at a school where he was at for 3 years. I mean, he invested into that school. He invested that money into that school. Relax, relax. Come here. He invested money into that school. He bought a new turf field. He bought championships to that school. I mean, y'all can't expect him to stay there forever. I mean, he was getting a couple 100,000 at that school per year that they didn't even pay him for winning the incentives. But I mean, now he getting 5 million a year, so he gonna be one of the top head coaches, which he's a good coach anyway. He was a great player. He's a great coach. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. Coaches do it all the time. That's why, as a player, if I can tell anybody, relax. You pick your college not for the coach. You pick your college for what you like. You gotta like the city. You gotta like the school itself. Don't pick it for a coach, because I mean that happened to me when I was coming out of college and stuff. But you pick it for what you love. Don't pick it for a coach, because a coach might leave and you can't blame him. What about his family? What about him? I mean, I know he rich and got money. Everybody think, but you know, like what about his family? That could have been a better move, And he started in the SWAC, so now he moving up to Division One. I like it. I like it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Coaches do it all the time, and now that they got that transfer portal, players do it all the time. So I mean, it is what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. I know. I watched a video. I think you watched a video of him saying, "Y'all might as well enter the transfer portal because I'm bringing my own luggage."
Oh, he gonna bring some people like Travis Hunter and his son. I mean, I know that for sure. He might bring a couple of those linemen with him, but I mean, you got the Clemson quarterback. You going in the portal. You got a lot of Alabama players going into the portal. So I mean, like I said, when I was going to school, I graduated. I mean, I went to college in 2009. So in 2010 and 11 and stuff like that, it wasn't no transfer portal like that. You just couldn't hop from one D1 school to the next D1 school. So these kids, they blessed. They got to take the opportunity and use it and capitalize on it. That's really what it's about. They got to capitalize on it.
Yes, sir. Um,
Hold on, quick.
Speaking of transfer portal, uh, with the CIF, what if the CIF did have a transfer portal instead of having like off-season trades or off-season moves?
Like you talking about mid season?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a breach of the contract. But if they did, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, coaches see something wrong with it because they feel like you shouldn't just jump from one team to the next, which I understand.
yeah. I know with arena
They on-
football, we
they
have a
only
big
to a bigger league. That's all. They just want to see you move up. They don't want to see you go from same league to the same league. That's all. Sit
yeah.
down.
I know with arena football, there's a big name which his son is playing for Kansas State here in Kansas in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he played for the Iowa Barnstormers of the IFL.
Right.
There's a movie made about him. I think we all know him as Kurt Warner,
Oh yeah.
the Super Bowl champion QB coming out of Ohio, or not Ohio, Iowa.
He's from Kansas. You said.
His son plays for Kansas State, the
Oh,
Wildcats, the team that's playing against Alabama this during the New Year Six games.
the little purple team. Yeah.
Yep. Um, for that, I know there's for the two bowl games for here in Kansas that everyone's excited for. We have Kansas State versus Alabama and Kansas versus Arkansas. Kansas versus Arkansas is the Liberty Bowl, and Kansas State versus Alabama is the Sugar Bowl. What is your predictions for those two games?
Kansas State versus Arkansas.
Kansas State versus Alabama, Kansas Jayhawks
Oh,
versus
I mean,
Arkansas.
I love Kansas State. They compete hard every year. I used to love that one coach that they probably let him go. He was real old. He was there for a long time. I love that coach.
Will Snyder,
Yeah, yeah, he was there for a long time. But Alabama just too tough for them. That's SEC versus
Big
uh
12.
12. Yeah, and what was the other game?
Kansas versus Arkansas, the Liberty Bowl.
Kansas versus Arkansas. That could go either way.
Because what rumors are saying is that we're getting our one of our wide receivers back from injury.
For Kansas State or Kansas?
Kansas.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all tough. They be tough too. So I like Kansas. I'll pick Kansas
Um,
that game.
yeah, we have. Uh, I know we're kind of going off topic here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to make it. I'm trying to make the limit go 30 minutes because I
Are
usually have the interview go 30 minutes. But
you good, bro?
um, college football playoffs. We have TCU versus Michigan and Georgia versus I think was it Ohio State.
It's a good game there. Both of them. Yeah.
Out of those two games, who do you see making the college football playoff championship game?
I like Georgia and who else in it?
TCU and Michigan.
Mm. Who Georgia play?
I think they're playing Ohio State.
I like Georgia, and I think TCU gonna probably pull that out over Michigan. I mean, John Harbaugh be doing this thing over there, so I mean, he always got them boys raw. That's why he went back down to college and left the NFL. But um, I like ooh. Michigan though, they tough too though. He have them tough every year. I like Georgia in the other game. So and just since I got an answer, let's go with the underdog. Let's go TCU. I like the underdog story. Let's go TCU.
Yes, sir. Um, the Heisman candidates. We had Stetson. We had Caleb Williams. We had Mac. I think his name was Max Dugan.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who else was in the running for Heisman. The winner came out as Caleb. Yeah, the USC QB. Who do you think should have won the Heisman out of those four?
USC quarterback. Who else you got?
We have TCU. We had the TCU Max Dugan. We had Stetson from Georgia, and I forgot who else was there. I think it was the Ohio State QB.
It's probably gonna be Stetson. I mean, it's probably gonna be Georgia quarterback at number 13. It's probably gonna be Stetson. He pretty sound.
Yeah, I know. Caleb Williams won it last night. I kind of was scrolling through Facebook and kind of saw it. It kind of put me in a shock because I thought Stetson would have won it out of all. Because
Caleb did
he,
win it.
huh?
You said Caleb did win it last night.
Yeah, Caleb did win it. Stetson didn't. He came in second. Dugan came in third, and the Ohio State QB came in fourth.
Oh yeah, I see it right now. I'm looking it up. Yeah, that's crazy. They should have gave it to Stetson though. Wait, where is that dude from? The one that won?
University of South California, Southern
Oh,
California.
USC. What's their record?
I don't even know. I know they didn't make the college
What
football
I'm saying?
playoff.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. USC ain't even tough like that. What's their
And
record? They just
I,
lost.
yeah, I know. I went through TikTok and I saw something about Caleb Williams. They're from. I don't know if this is true or not, but they said that he cannot go to the NFL.
Why not?
I do not know. All I said is that he cannot. All it said was he cannot go to the NFL. He may go to CFL or he may play Arena Bowl.
Caleb Williams. Hmm. Yeah, they probably saying that because he's short. I mean, he only 6'1". But I mean, we got some short quarterbacks now. They took Kyler Murray, so like I mean, it's different now. When I was growing up, every position had a certain like height. Nick Saban, something. It's just like Nick Saban. He don't like short corners. So at Alabama, you weren't getting that. You had to be 6 foot or above to start for him. I mean, his first one that was short was Gilbert Arenas. Chill out, man, chill out. His
Yeah,
first his first one was Gilbert Arenas. Like so. I mean, but it's different now. They get them boys a chance. Jalen Hurts like 6'1". He ain't that tall. So I mean, I don't know why they saying that. Give him a chance. If he good, give him a chance. That's what I say. If he good, give him a chance. Let him rock out.
yeah. Um, with I know Caleb Williams is a good player. He's got a good coach on him. There's a whole bunch of short players in the NFL as QBs. We got Baker Mayfield.
For
We
sure.
have Kyler Murray.
For
We
sure.
have Jalen Hurts.
For sure.
Who else is there? I think Deshaun Watson. I don't know how tall he is,
Deshaun like 6'1", 6'2", 6'2".
but we have a whole bunch of good short QBs in the NFL.
Yeah.
Of course, Jalen Hurts has a winning record right now with the Eagles.
Right.
Um, Baker Mayfield hasn't had much of
Now it was the
a.
Browns. It's the Browns. It's the Browns. They ruined a lot of people's careers. For real.
Um, I know he didn't have much of a career at the beginning, but he did get the Browns to a winning season.
And he did have a
Um,
drive last week with the Rams.
yeah. Um, then he went to Carolina. Didn't have much of a stance there.
Still no blocking. Yeah, that
Yeah.
no receivers, no nothing. Relax.
Then now he's with LA.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing that made that game go viral for everyone to watch on Thursday night was that last play took 90 seconds to get down that field and win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Knowingly, the Rams may not make it to the playoffs this year, because of the record, but
Yes, sir.
we have, I know the two teams I've seen on the playoff prediction for the number one seed and got may have the bye week if they keep it going is Buffalo and Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Picking them for the Super Bowl. That's what you saying?
that's what it's saying is like for the playoff bracket
I
is
don't like.
but
I
the two
I,
the
I
two teams
love
that have the bye week.
I love Hurts. I love what he doing, but I just don't think he gonna get there. I like the 49ers over there, man. They tough. I like them 49ers over there in the NFC. AFC, it's a toss up, man. It's really a toss up. I like Josh Allen though. He's a good quarterback. He's a great quarterback. Actually, he gonna be real good for a long time. He can run, he can throw. So I like the Bills too. They tough. Stephon Diggs, they tough. Um, but I like the Eagles what they doing this year. I think they might lose first or second round, and they probably won't have to play the first game. So it'll probably be their first game. Like it's gonna be tough. We gonna see.
Yeah.
I like though.
Um, I know with all these injuries coming on, there's been people saying like OBJ has said change the turf to grass because the turf has been giving concussions, giving injuries. During the Super Bowl, there was a slick spot in the middle of the field because they had
Mm,
to paint over the logo or keep painting the logo over for the Super Bowl.
mm-hmm.
In the middle of the field where it took his ACL out,
Mm-hmm.
and I do agree with that because I kind of noticed how his leg went as soon as he planted that foot. And looking at how many injuries have happened this season because of concussion protocol or getting hit because of somebody slipping, what is your opinion on that?
Well, arena play on turf. I mean, we play on something worse than that. So I mean, like, it's springy. It's faster. The turf feels. Old grass is probably better for cleats and for football, in my opinion, because turf doesn't give as much. Even though it's rubber under the turf, it doesn't give as much. Grass and dirt, natural grass, the dirt that's under it, it's gonna give when you go to plant. So I do think that turf causes a little more knee injuries, such as like ACLs, MCLs, PCS, all that stuff like that. It will cause more knee injuries. I do think so because it's a little stiffer. But I do think everybody like it so much because they run faster. I mean, it's more springy, it's more bouncier. So you like got a chance to move a little better on it. So that's why people like it. But uh I don't think every field in the NFL should be turf. I think some of them should have stuck with grass. I think actually some of the Bucks still got regular grass, natural grass, that Bermuda stuff. I just think that underneath that it gives better for your cleats. Like when the DB's plant off his back foot is better when the receiver go to make his move is better for him. Like his knee won't lock into the ground. So I think it's a little better for grass. If you ask me, grass is probably better. I pick grass. As far as concussions go, I'm a DB, so so I got a little different opinion on that, man. I got a little different opinion on that. I feel like the game of the NFL is soft. Football is getting a little more softer. You know, like I can't hit you high, I can't hit you low, I can't hit you. You know, so it's just a little tougher. Like, like I think it's a little soft. I can't hit you. They gonna call taunting. I mean, like, nah, hitting the player, a defenseless player, like when the ball on the other side of the field and you on this side of the field, that's different. We should have always throw them flags. But if I'm a DB and I already target, like if the ball is thrown, I've already set my launch point. So if the receiver has to go up and down, I might hit him in the head if he has to bend down for it, or I might hit him too high. Like, but somebody like Gronk, for me, I'm 5'10". Somebody like Gronk, He's 6'5". I got no choice but to hit him in the knees, in the legs. But y'all might call a penalty for that too low. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like the way it's more 7-on-7. It's more passing. I get it. They want everybody to score more points. That's all. They want everybody fast paced game out there. You know, they kind of want it like arena. They want a lot of passing. They want a lot of points on the board. But it's still a defensive game. Like defense win championships. Offense gonna get us there. Like, but we got to get that stop to win the game. But I don't like how somebody hit a player now and immediately they thrown out the game. Immediately they get kicked out for the next play. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like in college or the NFL. I don't like how they now when you hit a person too, you can hit a person too hard, and the refs might be like, oh, that's targeting. Nah, that wasn't targeting. He hit him with his shoulder. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he just hit him too hard. That's you making him soft like that.
Yeah. I do want to thank Coach Tyus for letting me use his thing as DA or DS at sign 6, which means don't stop at 6. For Coach Tyus, I do thank you for becoming the coach for the Tropics. Uh, I should have watched you with the Kansas City Phantoms. Didn't know who you were at the time. Just kind of watched a little bit of your highlights. But Ronnie, do you think the Tropics can improve this season?
I think we can win the championship. I mean, Coach Tyus called some good plays. Like I said, I watched a few of the CIF games last year. I checked them out. Um, I watched a few of them. They competed in a lot of games. In some of the games, they was up. I mean, so it's not like they was just some terrible team. Like I said, we just gotta close. We just gotta finish, and we gotta get these wins because yes, they can improve. I mean, what they went 1-10 last year? Am I correct? 0-10, 1-10, 2-10, or something like that.
We won one. We won one game, and that was against the Kansas City Bulldogs, which was an exhibition game, which didn't count for league play.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing but improvement from here. I mean, you can't do nothing but improve.
Yes,
Of
sir.
course.
Um,
Relax.
I
Relax.
I do want to thank Trevor Burdett and the Topeka Tropics owners for bringing the Tropics back. If it wasn't for you guys, the city would be lost
Yes,
for
sir.
sport. Um, you guys got a good group coming in. Um,
We do.
I do I do like how this team's gonna look. I kind of saw on the KSNT interview stuff when they announced that the team was coming back about a helmet that actually looks really good. Looks a lot differently from the helmets last year. Um, which if I can get a good picture of it, or if I can talk to Trevor, I can possibly get a picture of that helmet and possibly post it. Um, but is there anyone you want to give a shout out to, Ronnie?
A shout out to
Yeah, shout out to.
a shout out to God and family, man. For me, I mean, people might look at my page and this is all I gotta say. They might look at me and think that he cocky, this, that, whatever. Some people say I'm arrogant, whatever. But I just believe in myself, man, and I think everybody should do the same. Like it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me who it is. Hold on one second, cuz it doesn't matter to me really. Like at the position I play, it doesn't matter who it is. Like it doesn't matter how big. It doesn't matter how tall. I just bring effort, man. I believe in myself, and I think everybody should cross those white lines. It's a little different, whether we in practice or whether we in the game. When we cross those white lines, it's different, man. So I want to shout out to God for the opportunity. I want to shout out to my family. I want to shout out for giving me the opportunity. Definitely the owners, the head coach, and everybody else that believe in me. Shout out to the fans. Y'all get ready. We got some stuff coming. Hopefully, everybody coming to win. Like that's the goal. Like that's the goal. Um, That's it, man. I mean, I know some of the players that's coming to the team. Like I said, I appreciate Sean. I be talking to Sean. I know Ricky. I know Javante. I know all them boys because they played for Magnolia State, and I was up there with them for a little bit. Um, but yeah, man, for me, it's about being humble, man. Keep going, man. Everything y'all do, no matter what you do, if you get a chance to watch this, man, in life, it ain't just got to be arena football. Just keep going. That's all I can say. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you want to do. Even if you're a young player on this team, because like I said, I'm a vet. I'm starting to get a little old now. I ain't too old, but like that NFL dream and stuff, all that. I had those same goals. So for anybody that believe in that, like keep believing in yourself and keep chasing those possibilities. Keep chasing what you do. Like that's all I can say.
Yes, sir. I do thank you, Ronnie, for being on the Tropical Storm. Um, all I want to say is let's get tropical. Let's forget that title. And thank you for being on the show.
Yes,
Uh, my name is Sean Oliva. Next to me is Ronnie Hardison. This was a Tropical Storm. Peace.
yes, sir. Y'all get out of here.